Conducting a DNA test is not for the faint-hearted. Yes, there's this craze for going for DNA tests, we know there's high case of paternity fraud, but when a husband or whosoever, maybe a partner, is pushing for DNA tests of his child or children, you should know that you are ready to take whatever is the outcome of that DNA test. Because there's a trending story of a man who handled it in a rather terrible way. That's what I will be discussing on today's episode. If it's what you would like to watch, then watch the video to the end. I want to welcome all my subscribers. Thank you for helping me grow my channel. And if you're seeing my face for the first time, do well to subscribe. I bet you won't regret it. Let us learn and have fun together. I also urge all of you to join me on my other social media handle. On Instagram is at Zee_Diva, Zee_Diva. Then on Facebook is Maureen Eugene. Yeah, and on TikTok is Zee TikTok 3. Now, let's dive deep. There's this trending story that prompted this video where a man persuaded his wife to go for DNA tests, and it happened that his children, I think 2 or 3, were not his, and he went berserk and beat this woman to stupor, removing 4 of her front teeth. Is that not sad? Is that not sad? I can understand that the pain is too much for anybody to handle, but when you begin to suspect, now I don't know what prompted this man to urge the wife to go for them to do this DNA test, but whatever it is, if it happens to be that maybe they are traveling out, they need to verify, this Japa syndrome, it has really exposed a lot of people, because you must conduct a DNA test to prove to the embassy of the country you are going to that these are really your children. Yeah. Then other cases might just be suspicion. Maybe you feel this person does not look like you or act like you, or I don't know, or maybe people begin to notice that maybe their spouse is not exactly that faithful, and they begin to doubt, how am I even sure that I'm the owner of these children? If that is the case for this man to go for this DNA test, then I don't know why he should react like that. Because for you to begin to doubt your partner, to want to query the true paternity of your children, it means there's something off. There's no trust. There's something you are doubting. And that thing alone should prepare your mind for whatever the outcome is and what you will do. Not when you hear whatever the outcome is, maybe it's not favorable to you, you want to kill the person, that the person cheated on you or did a paternity fraud on you, does not mean that you will take laws into your own hands. Yeah, does not mean you take laws into your own hands. You just have to follow the due process. If you feel there's a way you can challenge such fraudulent behavior, because whether we like it or not, it is a fraud. Yes, I believe we can challenge it in the court of law that you have been defrauded and there should be penalty for it. Yeah, I believe so, because I believe our law takes care of stuff like that. So you don't have to take the laws into your hands. And let me tell you, you see me, maybe I'm not a man, maybe that's why I'm feeling like this. So I would like the men to tell me their opinion in the comment section. I'm ready to read it and understand what you're saying. But if I am a man, obviously I'm not a man, but if I am a man, my dear, I cannot take care of a child, giving the person love, building that bond with such person, and you will tell me that it's not my biological child. I'm going to fight for that child if I love that child. Yes, I'm going to fight for the child following the due process. I don't mean the physical battle, because this is the physical assault that we are condemning in this video. Yes, we are not endorsing. Yeah, let me be clear. Disclaimer, we are not endorsing what this woman did. What this woman did is called paternity fraud. It is fraud. There's fraud attached to it. So it is so wrong. We are not endorsing it. But to beat the person to stupor, we even hear cases of some of these men killing their partners. Maybe it was not intended to, but in the process of, assaulting her, something fatal may happen, and you go to jail. Don't you know? You go to jail. At the end of the day, why would you end your life for a supposed cheating wife or cheating woman? I don't know if I'm making sense. So tell me in the comment section. Like I was saying earlier, for me, if I'm a man, you cannot take away my child because it's not just my biological child. If I genuinely love that child, if the child genuinely loves me, I'm going to fight for that child. Legally, I'm going to fight for that child, because that you are biological father of a child does not totally mean that you are that responsible to become, somebody's father. Let me come to the women folk. My dear women, this is so sad. This is so sad. I don't know why you will want to pin another man's child on another person. That is so sad. It is so sad. If they were doing it back in those our grandma days, know that there is something called DNA. You can't get away with it. Maybe the grandmas got away with it, but you see this generation, you cannot get away with it because we have DNA. Even the so-called average men, not like they are so comfortable, they don't mind going for DNA tests these days. So I think it's game up. And I want to appeal to our conscience. Don't do it. I know it's easier said than done. But if there's anything that you might have done, maybe situation has pushed you to do, like you have compromised your marital vows or whatever vows you have taken with your partner, why don't you talk about it? In the beginning, it will look like all hell will let loose, this one, that one. But I tell you, it may not end up all the time the way you are thinking. It might be that you guys might just have to, walk through that relationship, and you will be shocked that such relationship might still survive. Yeah, it might still survive. And if it doesn't survive, is it not better than defrauding somebody? I mean, approach it from moral angle. It's not exactly good. I'm telling you, it's not exactly good. Just put yourself in that position of the guy. If someone does this kind of thing to you, will you be happy? Yeah, will you be happy? So I believe I've said enough. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section. Tell me your opinion. And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a like, share it if you can. See you next time.